We are here with Ray Davies on Emirates Team New Zealand. Ray, first day of training here in Barcelona of a training block for 4 months here on the water of the 37th America's Cup. Can you tell us a little bit which are going to be the main objectives and goals during these 4 months?
Look, it's fantastic to be here in Barcelona, and today we had incredible conditions, 14 to 18 knots, spectacular. Breeze sort of built around 10:30, and then through the race period later in the day is when we were out, and we had just fantastic conditions. So we're here for 4 months. Our main goals are to understand the venue, learn a lot about the conditions here, make sure we sail right through October when the Cup's going to be, and learn as much as we possibly can, and then obviously developing the boat while we're here as well.
So out of all the teams, you are the only one who is not staying here permanently until the beginning of the regatta. Is that putting some kind of extra pressure on the team to try to be very effective with your hours on the water?
Yeah, our strategy is to be as efficient with our time as possible, and we feel through the winter months in Europe we're way more productive being in our summer back in New Zealand, and it's it works well for everyone to be based at home as well.
And talking about Barcelona's conditions, do you think there will be any specific thing that may demand any changes on the design of the boat?
Yeah, we'll certainly be looking at to see what we learn over the next few weeks. Obviously we're running out of time to change too much on the new boat. We're getting pretty locked in with the design. But certainly there's plenty to do with sails and foils and rudders and elevators, so there's a lot to still learn about, but it's going to be really, really interesting to see over the next few months how the conditions change.
Okay. Then going into today, a really solid first day, no breakdowns at all, most maneuvers standing on the foils. Can you tell us a little bit what happened during the morning with that minor thing you had to do on the mast? Yeah,
that was just northern southern hemisphere with the stays. They're different when we're in the northern hemisphere. So no, just a minor mistake in rigging up. So now we got the gear all together. We'll be fine, and no issues on the water. The boat was performing as expected and how we left it, so pretty pleasing that the boat can go together from shipping it around the world and straight into it on day one.
No, estupendo ahora sí. Así que es un poquito más para adelante. Sí. Tuve que calibrarme el gimbal aún. Está muy... Dale.
Sí, pasa, él está derivando para despegar, después tiene que cruzar, no me puedo pegar tanto ahora.
Hi Riley, you got a good smile on your face today.
Yeah.
Was it a successful day?
I'd say so, yeah. We've had a couple issues with our boat one, and just some gremlins running through the boat in previous days that you guys are probably aware of, but really nice to have a solid session with our other boat and kind of go through all the systems and double check everything. It's all still working and all well and good before the weekend.
So you think we got rid of all the gremlins from yesterday?
We hope so. Yeah, there's a couple of them in there, but no, the team's done a really good job here. Getting the boat back on the water each day for us. So.
And I believe you were on main number 3 today, while one
Yep.
one design was on number 2.
Yep.
Is there a reason for that? Do you want to do something?
No, not really. They're both one design sales, so you know, just trying to remove a couple variables when we can.
And I saw you guys losing the boat again on the starboard side a few times.
Yeah.
Can you expand a little bit on that, please?
Well, towards the beginning of the session, we were just, you know, checking through our systems and whatnot, and going through the flap ranges and just checks. But yeah.
And can you tell us what's your role on the boat?
I'm a trimmer on board right now, so it's been good, you know, to get to sail with Paul and slingers both in their respective boats and roles. So it's yeah, plenty to learn, plenty to pick up from those guys.
Do you always team up with the same skipper?
No, it changes from day to day, kind of depending on what we're after as a sailing team and looking to get out of the day, I'd say.
And what was, like, did you stick to the original plan today?
Yeah, and actually it was a pretty efficient day for us, you know. We ticked off all the boxes, did all the tests we needed to do, and ended the day at a reasonable hour here on Friday afternoon. So.
And we managed to get some good lining up with Magic too.
Yeah.
So any conclusions can we draw so far?
Oh, no, you know, I'll give you the typical answer that we'll go back and look at the data, but no, it was really cool to line up with another boat and, you know, do some 2-boat sailing for quite a bit of time today, so it's a really good day for us.
And I think we were reading like 20 knots of sea breeze. Were you maxing out, or you still have some?
Yeah, close to max loads on some of the controls on the boat, but yeah, I mean, we saw a little bit less than that, so.
Trimmer on board Alinghi Red Bull Racing. Your big day on the water today, strong breeze, the J6 jib was on, and finally another AC75 on the water, Emirates Team New Zealand broad Te Rehutai out. What are your thoughts on the day?
You know, it was a very tough day, plenty of breeze for us. It's probably the one of the first time where we have a decent laps in that many breeze. I didn't really look at the other boats out there. I was really concentrated on my job today.
What was the top speed you saw? About 20 knots wind speed. What was the top boat speed?
Yeah, I think I saw about 49, but I'm not too sure.
Yesterday we thought you were strapped to the transom, but actually it was Jack, the boat captain, with your helmet on. It's a lot of attention being paid down there in that area. So what's the big focus on in the crew area, the main controls? What are you trying to achieve?
Obviously, you know, it's the America's Cup, so we always trying new things, and we have boat captain on board, making sure everything runs smoothly. You know, it's part of the game, trying new things, changing stuff in order to improve.
So we saw a heavy box brought below the deck under the main sheet system yesterday. It had some ropes coiled on top. Can you elaborate on what this is?
No, I won't tell you exactly what it is. Again, what I said is we are trying stuff out, and in order to maybe implement it to our new boat. So obviously we, you know, we keep developing, and that's why we spend a bit of time out there trying that.
So you won't really tell us on what exactly things are happening, but where are the gains to be made, and what are you trying to achieve?
The gains are everywhere. It is sailing, and sailing is about every little details. You know, on the flight control, on trimming sails. You know, very good at racing, and every little detail counts, like any normal boat.
So can you just tell us how you go through the setup in the morning? You spend quite a bit of time on the clue and the tack of the mainsail this morning, just getting everything nice and tight. So what's the process in going through the setup?
Yeah, obviously it's always a setup that takes a bit of time, you know, especially today with a bit more breeze, so we set up our sail accordingly. And in the morning we are obviously doing a lot of checks as well to make sure everything runs smoothly during the day.
So on days like today, what are you trying to achieve with the rigging? There's a big focus on rigging. You know, what are you looking for in your mast cant, your mast bend? What are the load numbers that you're seeing?
Yeah, obviously all the load numbers, I don't have it live on my screen for the job I'm doing on the boat, so we will review that. Today was definitely a breezy day, so we probably gonna see some massive loads that we've never seen before. But you know, we first of all we're trying to get all the load that we can, get the flat sail as we can. So you know, it goes together. As soon as you're trying to flatten the sail, the more loads you get on everything else.